20 Best Psychological Facts About Love and Human Behavior. Some extraordinary research has found that couples who are in love and bond in a romantic relationship synchronize their heart rates after gazing into each other's eyes for 3 minutes. It only takes up to 4 minutes to decide whether you like someone or not. Research found that falling in love produces several euphoria-inducing chemicals that stimulate 12 areas of the brain at the same time, just like taking a dose of cocaine. Oxytocin, the so-called love or cuddle hormone, is produced during an embrace or cuddle. That's why cuddling feels so good. People who masturbate daily have a better chance of getting more sleep, thanks to a release of chemicals such as oxytocin and vasopressin. Research has provided evidence that intense, traumatizing events such as a breakup, divorce, loss of a loved one, physical separation from a loved one, or betrayal can cause real physical pains in the area of one's heart. This condition is called the broken heart syndrome. It is estimated that romantic love, which is linked with euphoria, dependence, sweaty palms, butterflies, and alike, only lasts about a year. After that first year begins the so-called committed love stage. Studies show that people at an early stage of love have lower levels of serotonin, which is associated with feelings of happiness and well-being, and higher levels of cortisol, associated with stress. There's evidence that when looking for a fling, the body wins over the face on a physical attraction basis. The opposite is true, however, for those who are looking for a long-term relationship partner. Researchers looked at a group of people and found that those who were thinking about love said a specific kind of food was sweeter than those thinking about jealousy or something neutral. Some individuals who claim never to have felt romantic love suffer from hypopituitarism, a rare disease that doesn't allow a person to feel the rapture of love. Engagement rings are often worn on the fourth finger of the left hand because the ancient Greeks maintained that that finger contains the vena amoris, or the vein of love, that runs straight to the heart. Getting dumped often leads to frustration attraction, which causes an individual to love the one who dumped him or her even more. Some psychologists argue that we fall in love with someone who is similar to the parent with whom we have unresolved childhood issues, unaware we are seeking to resolve this childhood relationship in adulthood. Studies show that if a man meets a woman in a dangerous situation, and vice versa, such as on a trembling bridge, he is more likely to fall in love with her than if he met her in a more mundane setting, such as in an office. Timing significantly influences love. Individuals are more likely to fall in love if they are looking for adventure, craving to leave home, lonely, displaced in a foreign country, passing into a new stage of life, or financially and psychologically ready to share themselves or start a family. Women around the world are more likely to fall in love with partners with ambition, education, wealth, respect, status, a sense of humor, and who are taller than they are. In an experiment, strangers of the opposite sex were put in a room together for 90 minutes where they talked about intimate details and then stared into each other's eyes without talking. Many felt a deep attraction for each other, and 2 married each other 6 months later. Scientists speculate that men have to size up a woman visually to see if she can bear babies, while women have to remember aspects of man's behavior to determine if he would be an adequate provider. The longer and more deliberate a courtship, the better the prospects for a long marriage. People who have intense, Hollywood-type romances at the beginning are more likely to divorce. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Subscribe and stay tuned for future videos.